It's 7:30 in the morning, and I've escaped outside to give my wife some quiet time to sleep. She likes her sleep, but I figured it'd be a good time to give you guys an outside look of the house and talk a little bit about what the house actually needs in the near term. So let's take a look. So this is what I would call a moron house. The people that own the house over the year just continued to add more on. And unfortunately, there's areas of the house that they didn't do a very good job with the additions. This portion on the right here, this is the original 1880s house. It goes straight back, and at some point in time, I'm not 100% sure, this addition off the side here, which has the kitchen, was added. It's hard to tell based on the material if it was the same time frame. My guess is I'm thinking it's within 20 years those two were built. Overall, given the age, I mean, this side being 140 plus years old, and in the fact that the piers are actually just stacked stone and in some places just tree trunks. It's in pretty good condition, so that's definitely a good start there. The roof, I'm not entirely sure how old it is. Definitely has some age, but it seems to be watertight. There are a couple areas around the eaves that I need to put some drip flashing. You can tell where the fascia is kind of pulled off a little bit from the wood. This is like an aluminum or tin cladding. The water's running off and getting behind there, so I need to get up there, secure that, and put a little drip edge flashing there. Another task that we're looking into having done is the original chimney, which is this part up here that's covered in vinyl. Must have been leaking at some point. So they capped it off with a metal cap and just surrounded the sides with vinyl. My guess is to keep the water from going down between the roof and the chimney. And then they installed this main pipe all the way down to the living room, and they didn't hide it at all. It sticks out like a sore thumb. And goes down to a 350-pound Fisher wood stove, which, very good stove. It just takes up the entire living room. So we're gonna pull that stove out probably, and I do have a chimney guy coming out to look at the chimney. I don't have that much experience with it, so he's gonna inspect the liner, and more than likely they'll probably replace the liner, and then we can burn wood directly into the fireplace, which will be ideal. So again, this portion here, I think this may have been built with the original house or shortly after. It's pretty solid. Seems to be the same characteristic. But then there was a new addition that was put on at some point. Again, I don't really know, but it was definitely afterwards. Starting on this side of the house, following down to this divider here. And this is, in my opinion, the scarier addition. The floors inside, they've got a decent slope, and they're about 2 inches above the floors in the kitchen. And then you get a good look here. Up top here, the wall is flush with this back addition, and then it goes out to about 4 inches out of plumb down here, which I don't even know how you visually can't see that when you're installing a wall. So that's one fix that I'm gonna have to do. The main goal is with this back part. This portion has the bathroom, and it's got another room where the fridge is. So I'm guessing that they put it on to add a bathroom and take out the old outhouse. Pretty sure there was an outhouse up back where this mound is here. So they built that addition. Again, I don't know what time. And then this back portion here, this was a concrete patio. And I guess they decided that they needed some additional space, so they built some walls, enclosed that, and then put this low slope roof on it. And to waterproof the entire thing, they bought some large rolled roofing and stretched it over both this part here and this part here, and covered it in roof patch to try to water seal it as much as possible, which seems to have worked. I mean, I don't see really any water staining on the ceiling in there, but unfortunately they built this wall all the way down to grade, and as you can see, the house kind of sits a little below this driveway grade here, and they didn't use a block wall or anything like that. They just put the framing right up against whatever this is. So inside of the house at the bottom, it's starting to rot down there. Well, not starting to, it is rotting down there. So that's going to have to be pulled out, and probably put a block wall there, and probably re-stud that wall too, because I'm sure there's going to be some mold on the studs. Let's see what else has got to happen here. So the plan too is I'm going to take this whole roof section off. The way it's sloped right now, that slope actually shows up in the bathroom. So I think if I take this out and this out, and I put the start of the roof up here a little higher and do a full slope all the way down to the edge of this roof here, then I can have a fully flat ceiling in the bathroom. And I'll probably put a similar type of standing seam metal roof on there and paint it white, and possibly actually repaint the old roof as well, just so it all looks similar. But yeah, I mean, those are the two main projects that we're looking at getting into, and getting the bathroom actually turned over into a nice space.